Hey, Julian, how's it going? Welcome back. Gisela, hello. Going? I'm doing good, thank you. Did I say your name right? Gisela? Okay, great. Are you new to class or to just a class or NVLA? To class? Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go over basics of class today and stuff like that, but I've had a few people that are new to NVLA, so it tells me how much detail I need to go into. Who was your government teacher? Are you coming from Rather or Lazada? Okay. You didn't have government last semester? Okay. All right. Hey, Sarah, Darius, Kalila, good morning. Good morning. Welcome back, everybody. Juan, Catherine, how's it going? And Donis, good morning. Aaliyah, good morning. Any New Year's resolutions? No, I don't really. I think I had a really good break. Thank you. I'm going to find out what everybody did. That's my opener this morning. So I promise I'm going to ask. I had a really good break. We went on a cruise. So it was fun. It was fun. It was good. So, any New Year's resolutions? Not really. I mean, I would like to be better about going to bed on time. Like I always say, I'm going to go to bed by 10 o'clock and then I get wrapped up in things. So maybe just being more consistent, like with my going to bed on time, because I have to get up so early. I get up and walk the dog every morning at 5:45. So I'm like trying to, so I regret it when I go to bed late, because no matter what, that alarm's going. 5:45. Well, I have to walk. I walk my Roddy, right? My puppy, I walk her every morning for an hour. And I get my kids up at 7. They go to school at 8 and I start work at 8. So, I mean, so from 7 to 8, I'm getting my kids ready. I'm getting ready, making breakfast. So, and then I get out there and walk my dog every morning. So I'm committed. So anybody else have New Year's resolutions? I don't know. I feel like you're either a New Year's resolution person or you're not. I don't tend to be a New Year's resolution person. Just if I need to fix something, I just kind of do it. You know what I mean? But some people are very into the New Year's resolution, like if it's like a new beginning, fresh start, starting line for them. Good morning, Dusty. Anybody else have a New Year's resolution? Hey, Isaiah. Shane, sorry if I missed anybody coming in. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good day. Being kind to yourself. No, that's a good one. Sometimes I think we can, being a little hard on ourselves, trying to encourage ourselves, Yeah, we do need to be nice to ourselves. It's, for sure. Sometimes, especially if we have a tendency to be too hard on ourselves, which I tend to be my worst critic. I'm always like, and my husband's like, nobody cares. You're being like way too hard on yourself. I'm like, so I relate to that. Yeah. Sometimes I can be a little tough on myself, So got to get things done though, right? So you can't be too nice, but yes, nice enough, right? Still got to do the dishes. Still got to get up and walk the dog. So. I'll give it a couple minutes. Today's going to be real easy. I just have to do all your teachers we just have to kind of do a review of expectations, intro stuff. I'll keep it short and sweet. And then we'll start content on Thursday. Okay. We'll start content. Danica, good morning. You forgot your pass. Oh, your password. Okay. Are you able to reset it? Like for Canvas, do you mean? Okay. Let me see who you should email. I know, right? It's always like, who do I contact? Let me see. No, it's not that one. It's not the absence form. Would it be a tech ticket? Let me see. Reset password. Just a minute. Okay. Who Submit, let me ask. You might need to fill out a ticket. Let me pull that link really quick and I can put it in the chat for you. So hopefully you could fill it out while we're in here. Let me find it here. Give me 1 second. Okay. You can fill this out. Okay, here's the link. So Sarah, let me know if you can click on that. Contact an administrator. Try filling that out. And then I just asked in my department chat, so I'm going to see if there's somebody else. Yes, Dre, do you have a question?
No, my mom just told me to tell all my teachers today that Friday I have to attend my aunt's funeral, so I won't be able to do attendance and stuff.
Okay. So Friday there's no class, right? It's just those attendance forms?
I know, that's what I was saying. I might not be able, most likely I'm not going to be able to have the time to get on the computer and fill out all the attendance forms.
Okay. So there's two options.
Well, at least on time anyway.
Okay. Well, so they open at midnight and then they close at noon. So if you maybe get up just a few minutes early, maybe you could get them done before you leave the house, if that makes sense, if you're able to. If not, then you fill out the absence form. So let me pull that for you, okay? So either is an option. So here's the absence form. I just put it in the chat. So you can open that and save it and you fill it out. Or if you think you'll be able to get online, because it opens at midnight, so you could get on as early as you want in the morning if you're able to. And stuff, and it does close by noon. So there's that kind of window. But if that doesn't work, then you can always fill out the absence form. Okay. Sorry to hear about your aunt. I'm so sorry. Sorry for your loss. So yeah, do one or the other. Either get up a little bit earlier, and if you're able to get online, get those done, or fill out that absence form. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Sarah, were you able to click on that ticket link? Yes, but is it not letting you fill it out? For password? Yeah, problem with login. And then hopefully it'll give you the option to like explain. You could just write, need help with password reset. It doesn't hurt to try. And then I put it in my department chat to see if there's somebody else maybe they think you should contact. Worst case, you might, we'll finish up early today. So worst case is call the main line of the school and have them connect you to the tech department. Does that make sense? Okay. So worst case, like I said, because I should finish up early today. Because we're not going to get into coursework today. We're just going to go over basics. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So let's get started. Welcome to class. So this is a big shift in the class in that first semester. So your senior year, there's 2 requirements, right? There's a government you need a semester of, and then there's economics. Okay. So it used to kind of just be one class, government/economics, and then they quote broke it up into 1 semester of each. I still kind of see it as one long course, right? First semester we do government, second semester we do economics. Okay, so we just kind of carry on and stuff, but we just shift a little bit from, instead of looking at how the government works and is structured, then we look at how is it that we make money? How is it we make money? How do we live? And how does that integrate us with the rest of the world? You know, because it can be quite complex. I hated economics in college. I had to take like 2 economics courses, like general ones and stuff like that. But teaching it, so when I heard I was going to teach it, I was like, oh gosh, I don't know, this will be interesting. I actually think it's really interesting, and I think that we're going to do some cool projects. We'll look at some cool videos, and the goal is to just help you have a better understanding of how money, how credit scores, how all this works. Okay, I know you've heard of those things. You've probably heard of credit score, you've heard of credit cards, you've heard of debt, or budgets and things. Oh my goodness, just a minute, my dog is trying to eat. No, get out of that. Just trying to eat the, no. You better go lay down. I'm gonna put you outside. Always into something. Like watching me from under the table. No, she's gotten so big, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys want to see her? She's like 65 pounds now. Remember when she was like 8 weeks? Come here, Liberty, here. Oh, she's gonna lay down. All right. Okay. Look how big she is now. Yes, she's 65 pounds. She's 6 months tomorrow. Huh? You got dirt on your face. Little goober. Yeah. She's huge. Say hi. Say hi. Huh? Tell him you're a little goober. All right. Sorry. So we're trying to work on goober. That's okay. So that's the word we use in our house for like, you know, when you're being bad. I even call my kids goobers. They'll probably end up in therapy someday. They're like, my mom called me a goober. I'm like, are you being a goober? They're like, yes. Right? I'm causing, you know what I mean? Like goober, like you're being, you're being a, what, but it's an appropriate way to say it. You know what I mean? She's a Rottweiler. So I got her. I showed her to you guys at the beginning of the year, right? When she was like 8 weeks. I mean, I've had her like, yeah. So we're getting there. Okay. Sorry. Back to what I was talking about. So first semester is government. Second semester is economics. So I actually really enjoyed this part of the year because I think it's going to apply to you so much as you get out there and you have jobs. Some of you already have jobs. You have, checking accounts and bank accounts. You get credit cards, things when you got to rent your first apartment, all these different things that are life skills, how do we do them? And so I actually find this part of the year actually very, very important, making a budget, and does it teach you every single thing you need to know? No, but I think it gives you a good overview and introduction so that you're not going out there completely unaware of some of these things. Hopefully this is something that your families talk to you about, budgeting and bills and those kinds of things and stuff like that. But if not, or if they have, then just adding to that or helping clarify that. Okay. So I really like this half the year because I think it gives good life skills. It gives a little bit more understanding of how everything works. The media gives us such a skewed view of things, and sometimes it's just not very practical. And so that we're going to see a more practical view of just here's how the world works. What makes the world go round. All right. Okay, so important information. Remember, the best way to contact me is through my email. So it's listed there on the homepage. You can always send me a remind on Canvas message. Probably the fastest way though is email. I check that more throughout the day on my phone. Remind and Canvas messages, I just get those on my computer. So unless it's during working hours, you'll hear from me, but probably not till the next day if it's outside of working hours, okay? Okay, so really quick, what was your favorite thing you did over the break? What was your favorite thing? Tell me what you did. What was your favorite thing you did? Real quick. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You guys did nothing. Watch TV. All right, cool. Catch up. Binge watch. Did you binge watch a certain show? Play video games. Cool. Which one? Trying to think about it. All right. What else do you guys do? Okay, I haven't heard of that one. All right. Nice. There's so many. You slept 24 hours there? Holy cow. Finished my art commission and got, ooh. It does. Is that something you could share with us maybe? Yeah, okay. Tomorrow, beginning of class. Will you have it like ready? Is it something you can share with us? Like if you share your screen? I'd love to see. I love art. Cook for Christmas? Ooh, Giselle, that's awesome. You rode the zip line. Did you go the one at Fremont or where? Where'd you do a zip line, Catherine? Giselle, what was your favorite thing you cooked? Nice. You guys did some good stuff. Ooh, ribs. Oh, yum. Oh my gosh. Especially when they're done right. So good. Nice. Yes, right? Catherine, where's the zip line? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. What a cool place to do it. Were you slightly scared? Like this was it? Do you know what I mean? Or am I the only one that thinks those things when I'm like, this is going to be great. I hope it's not. Do you know what I mean? Are you love the heights? You're like, they don't even faze you. Heights scare the crap out of me, but I'll do it. I just, screaming like a little girl as I do it. That's awesome. What a cool place to do it. I get afraid, but like it is really cool. It's one of those like, kind of push yourself to do it. You were scared by the height, I bet, right? But was it worth it? Was it like a rush? Like, yes, this is so awesome. Of course, that's awesome. That's good. Good. Very cool. Anybody else? You guys did some cool stuff. Anybody else? Anybody work making the money? Anybody go out of town? Oh, you went to the Sphere? How was it? I haven't been there yet. Melina, how was it? Was it worth the money? I heard it's kind of expensive, but I've heard it's like it's like it being an alternate. You're going to try and get a job? Good for you. If you need a reference, let me know. I'm happy to be a reference. Nice. Adonis, that's awesome. If you can make money and love what you're doing, you are winning already. That's the winning combo. Making money or finding something you love to do and making money doing it. That's the goal, right? Of a career, something you enjoy doing and also make a living. That's the dream. That's awesome. Oh, I'd love to see what so tomorrow beginning of class. Come on time and remind me, and then I'll just have you share. And so we'd love to see an example of what you do. Anybody else? Awesome. Thank you. What a treat. Very cool. Jillian, good luck on the job hunt. That's always a fun thing. Okay, let's just go over our basics, and then I'll try to let you guys go a little bit early today. All right. So attendance, and just in case anybody's new or just to refresh here, okay? So Tuesdays, we attend all classes, right? Wednesdays are odd, Thursdays are even, okay? So in order to get attendance on those days, you have to come to class, all right? And so Mondays and Fridays, you fill out the attendance form. Small group is also on Mondays and Fridays. So remember, I'm available. I just have one open window. So some teachers have like specific days, specific times. I am open basically all morning, 9 to 11:30, okay? Mondays and Fridays. So that does mean I have a separate code, and that is listed on the homepage. Let me go to home. So you can find that right here. Okay, so 9 to 11, NVLA, K Hall, SG. So and that way just anybody from any class can come at any time. To me, it just makes sense for me to be available to everybody. Come on in. Most of the time, nobody really comes in. So again, if you ever have questions about assignments, your grade, anything missing, if there's something going on and you need to chat with me one-on-one and stuff, then that's a good time to do it. Okay, that's a really good time to do it. Okay, you also want to make sure your attendance forms are filled out by noon, right? So those attendance forms, Monday, Friday attendance is by filling out those attendance forms. So let me show you where those are really quick. Okay, so the course should look pretty much like last semester, just a few things moved around. The attendance is at the top this semester, so I just moved it up, figured it might be a little bit easier. So scholar attendance is here, and it's listed by week. Only fill it out if you are a scholar student. So please do not fill this out unless you are a scholar student, okay? If you're not a scholar student, then you fill out the traditional attendance, okay? And it's by day, okay? And you just make sure that it's done by noon, and that's how you get attendance. So you do that for all your classes. So remember, my big suggestion is set a timer on your phone. If you're somebody who tends to sleep in, fill that out, maybe set a timer for like 11 or something. Just make sure it's done by noon, okay? And stuff so that you are good. Remember, I do announcements every Monday, Friday. So it'll list, get your attendance done. That's always the first thing. And then what's due and then what's past due. So those announcements are super, super helpful as far as helping keep you on track with class. So like, for example, I already have a couple. We're going to be doing something called course arcs this semester with some of our lessons. It's a little bit of it's a program that kind of launches from Canvas, and we look at articles. So you know how we've always done the notebooks, right? So when we do the notebook and we're looking at articles and pages, it's the same concept. It's just in a little bit different program. So when we do our first notebook, which will be in 2 weeks, I'll show you how we do that. All right. The bell schedule's here. So if anybody needs the bell schedule, no. Got my husband's slipper. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put her up. No. Put it down. Liberty. Oh my goodness. No. No. Drop it. Leave it. Go girl. You are such a turd. All right. Sorry. So if you need the bell schedule, it's posted there in the announcements. No. If you need the bell schedule, it's posted there in the announcements. All right. Same schedule as last semester. All right. Let's keep going. Grading. Remember, there is no minimum F. All right. 90% summative, 10% formative. So especially like projects, quizzes, we are going to be doing something called Everfi later this semester. So those are some individual economics lessons and stuff. So I'll go over those in I think we start them in 2 weeks. So I'll go over how to do those, but all those count as summative. So any quizzes, projects, which we're starting a project on Thursday, that'll be due next week. But we're going to do most of it together in class, step by step, so nobody stress. But how important it is not only to come to class, right? Participate so that you can get those summative grades in, okay? Remember, there's a 1 week late window. Remember, I give you 2, but that is the extended window. So if you get double the time, that is double the time. I don't give extension after that, okay? So don't ask me for an extension because I already gave it to you up front, okay? So please make sure that you're getting stuff in. Do not wait till the end of the quarter, right? Some of us are learning that the hard way from semester 1 where we didn't get stuff in and realizing that it can get really hard to pass if we're not staying on top of things. The idea that I'm not going to do anything all semester and then the last week, that's just not how it works, okay? You have to stay on top of things. So again, attendance, Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, attend class. Monday, Friday, fill out those attendance forms. Scholars, you got to make sure you fill out the attendance Monday by noon, okay? Monday by noon to get it for the entire week. Otherwise, you get it for whatever day that you filled it out then on. You can't back. So if you don't fill it out to Wednesday, then you can't get the Monday, Tuesday attendance, okay? And so make sure that you're doing those every Monday. And I think, you know, we've always had a pretty good rapport. I've never really had any issues. So remember, this class is required to graduate. So come, participate. No reason to do this class twice. Economics, right? Use your time wisely. Don't want to retake this class. Come and participate. Be nice. Submit your work. I can't stress that enough. All right. Ask for help if you need it. Waiting again till the end of this semester is not going to help. All right. I can't do anything for you then. Reach out immediately. Let me know ahead of time what's going on so I can work with you so we can talk about what you need. You are responsible for your success. I can't make you pass, right? I'm here to guide you and be your cheerleader, but you have to set up that success. Okay. So that's really it. So all I need you to do before we leave class today is you need to do the practice quiz, okay? So the Honor Lock practice quiz, that's just making sure that you have things set up correctly. Liberty, no. She is being destructive, going in her crate. All right, so why don't you take a minute, go ahead and do that Honor Lock practice quiz, okay? And let me know it's done, and we'll get out of here a few minutes early today. Can you stop what you're doing? You're being a goober. So it's there in the very first module. As you're going to fill that out. And then again, it takes you like 2 minutes, right? Just to make sure that things are set up correctly. Oh, who's here? Go get Daddy. Lesson recording page is right here. So for each week, just like we've done before, shows you what we're doing for the week. So we're going to be working on a project. Our last module we did was module 7. So we're just moving on to module 8, where we start economics. Today, I'm just going over the basics, attendance, and then we'll start the project on Wednesday or Thursday, whichever day you have me, which you guys have me on Thursday. Has that small group information. And then this is, remember, where I post the playback of class. So anytime if you miss class or if you need to go back over something, then that's always where you find it. Any questions? Okay, let's take a minute. Go ahead and get that honor lock practice quiz done? And then when we meet on Thursday, we're going to be starting here this Module 8 project. Okay, and we'll be working on the first tax sheet together, and we'll go over the infographic part. So I'll go over the project on, I don't want to start it today just because we might have people joining later and stuff like that. So it's just easier to kind of, we'll start it on Thursday. Any questions? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. You're like, same old, I got it, Mrs. Hall. I know what I'm doing. All right. And if questions come up, all right, on it. Awesome. So we're just going to hang out till like 10:15 because I can't let you go that early and stuff. But if you get that honor lock, then you're good. And then, like I said, we're going to start the project on Thursday together. And I'm going to do most of the task sheet with you. So it's broken up into two parts. There's a task sheet that has information and we respond to it. So we'll go over that together in class. And then the second part is something that you do independently. I'll go over those instructions and then you'll have time end of class Thursday, Friday, and then next Tuesday, we'll work on it a little bit more. And both are due next week. But we'll do at least half of it together and then we'll go over it. And then the second part you complete independently and stuff. But we'll go over it in class. I'll go over the rubrics, instructions, answer questions. But we'll go ahead and do that on Thursday just so that, again, if we have any new students or people moving around or trying to get into class that, that they have that time and I don't have to repeat too much. Okay. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Just get that honor lock practice quiz done, located there at the very top. And I can't recommend enough. Just make sure you're checking the announcements every Tuesday, every Monday and Friday. Okay. So the bell schedule is there if you need it. And make sure you're checking your grade. Remember, your grade here in Canvas is going to be a lot more accurate than in Infinite Campus. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll hang out for about 5 minutes before I let you go. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording because I feel like we've gone over everything and answered questions.